Welcome, everybody. What's going on? Happy Friday night. Friday night football is here. We are ready to rock and roll. We got the Toronto Argonauts taking on the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Let the Roughriders roll. You can sing it yourself. I'll probably sing it later. Anyways, should be a good matchup. I'm going with the Riders. Let me know who you are going with. We'll go Argos 1 and Riders 2. Usually we get a lot of Riders fans that pop in throughout the season. And we do get a few Toronto fans. Dallas, one of our mods, is a big Toronto fan. Blue Jays, Argonauts, Maple Leafs, all of that. Welcome in, Stark Bacon Vanilla, Giants fan. Make sure you guys go and check out Stark Bacon Vanilla on the Instagram. Alright, Stark Bacon Vanilla for all your delicious chocolate treats and vanilla yummy yummies. And so on. Yep. I'm not going on the purple side again. Last night, they wouldn't let me stream it due to a banned word in the title. And then again today, a banned word in the title. I was assuming yesterday was Bombers that they just recently banned. I don't know. There's no list of banned words. And so I assumed it was just that. But then I tried to stream tonight with the Toronto Argonauts and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, maybe it's party. Are they banning party? Are they banning watch? I don't know what it is. Unless they're banning CFL stuff, or are they banning Canada? Canada-related words? I don't know. I had to reach out. I talked to a person a little while ago on the purple side, and the person couldn't figure it out. And they said they got to get back to me through email to see what the deal is, why the purple side won't let me stream. So that's pretty interesting. Welcome in, Vincent Sandlot. Ricky is back. Welcome. Go, Argos, go. I'd like to see the Argos win. I put that color down on the bottom of the screen, scrolling across. But I'm wearing green for the Rough Riders. Since it's my only Jets jersey, I don't have any Riders jerseys or Argonauts jerseys. I could have went with the powdered blue. I could have went with the LaDainian Tomlinson jersey. I could have rocked this. This is the closest thing I have to like an Argonauts jersey. This little fella. But I went with the green jersey. So, we'll see. We shall see. Try to mix it up with the jerseys. Try to get a little bit of everything that I have since I have so many jerseys. About 75 jerseys. Got to put all of them into the rotation. A few of them are baseball that I don't really wear. Don't have many basketball. But, yeah, got to mix up the jerseys. What's up, Wilds? This stream brought to you by Starklink. It is internet given to you by Mr. Stark. Welcome in on the vertical side there, Wild. Starlink. My friend has a little Starlink thing. If I ever go and live in a cabin in the woods in Colorado, I'm going to have to get a Starlink so I have internet. Since out there in the woods, the internet is not so good. So it's pretty trash. So if I want to have good service, got to get myself a little Starlink while I live in isolation. What's up, Cam? Welcome. I will have to check that out after the stream, the Wimbledon. The good old Wimbledon stuff. I'll see what's probably going to be covered in the morning on Monday. And see if I can cover some of that. I do tutor on Monday mornings. But I could probably squeeze in a few hours of coverage. So same thing on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But Tuesday and Thursday, I could probably cover more. But that schedule, you figure we'll start in the morning and cover whatever is on ESPN. And watch some of the early matches throughout the day. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And, yeah. Unless I just cover Tuesday, Thursday, but not. I'd rather cover more, but I can only cover a few hours on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because I got to go make some money. Make some money, since streaming does not pay the bills. A lot of fun, but it doesn't pay the bills. Ooh, and next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, we have the hot dog eating contest. Nice. And tomorrow morning I have a card show, so I posted on my community page to go and... Let me just make sure this is going, because it should be starting up in a minute. Let me see here. Okay, yep. It's still a commercial, but I was wondering, just in case there's so many commercials that they're not showing any part of the game beforehand because they got to squeeze in all the money. But tomorrow morning I'm going to a card show, and I have it posted on my community page for anything you think that I should go and look for, try to find. So let me know. Is it a Saskatchewan jersey? No, it's a Sauce Gardner jersey since he's on the Colts. I bought this for like $25 from an old Jets fan that probably wanted to get rid of it. But Argonauts, Riders coming up soon. I'm going to say the Riders win by at least 10. They're the better team. Chad Kelly was inconsistent for sure last week, throwing away a lot of touchdowns, a lot of interceptions. He's like the CFL Fitzpatrick, is what I think. And the Rough Riders are the home team out there in Regina, Mosaic Stadium, for Friday Night Football. It's also on TSN if you're in Canada. Otherwise, it is CBS Sports Network out here in the States. It's not on the website today. CBS Sports Network back to, normal coverage, if you will. Normal. All right, there we go. So, let's go. What's up, Jeff? Welcome back. Jeff, what's happening? Ready for some Argos football. I'm going to be kind of going for the Argonauts, but the Rough Riders are probably going to win by 10 there. What is that, Laro? What up, Laro? Plus 3.5? Nah, I don't like it. I need to see more out of Chad Kelly to see if he's in better shape as one of the top quarterbacks in this league. So I don't know about that. NHL jerseys or packs? NHL packs. All right, here we go. It's about to start. The Riders will be kicking it off. Bang. The Riders in their whites. The white numbers is like grayish silver numbers. I can't read them. And then the green helmets. It's going to be hard to read their jerseys. Dark blue bottoms for the Toronto Argonauts, returning from the 15. Grant out to the 32-yard line. Chad Kelly coming out there with the powder blue tops and powder blue helmets for Toronto. 1-1 record this season. 7 touchdowns through the air, but 5 interceptions. He did throw for over 400 yards each game, but man, those turnovers are a disaster. What's up, Mr. B? Mr. B! Oh, man. Emergency. Paging Mr. B. All right. Hands it through the middle. Big hole. They can't force the cameraman down the sideline. Could be taken out of bounds at the 13. Almost by Hicks. Almost takes it to the house. So close, yet so far. It was just a handoff through the middle. Cut to the left and bow. To the outside. Huge run. What up, Judy? Should be very fun. Of a CFL game. Yee to the ha. I didn't see the schedule, but I saw that Swiatek has a tough schedule. I didn't see what it was, but I heard it was nasty. Well, read that it was nasty. And dumps it down low, hits his man for about a 5-er. 5 yards on the reception there by Cokesy. I'm still more of a Pepsi guy than a Coke guy. That's just me. That is just me. So welcome in. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe as we just get underway on this Friday night. Love me some football, people. Here we go. Second and 5 over the middle. Intercepted at the goal line. That's the Chad Kelly special. Returning it out to the 19-yard line. What is he doing? Oh, man. So good, but that's his 6th interception on the season. 6. 4 last week, 1 today, 1 the previous week. What a mess. This guy. Wow. Woods with the interception at the goal line, number 2. What a play, what a play. This is brutal watching Chad Kelly. He was so good 2 years ago. Man, he dominated the regular season, got injured, and then Arbuckle took over, won the championship, won the Grey Cup. But he is brutal. Throws the ball everywhere. Doesn't matter who it is. He's going to throw it to somebody. Somebody's going to catch it. A lot of times, not his own team. I'm a Pepsi guy there, Paulie. Pepsi over Coke all day, every day. But I try not to drink it too much, but Pepsi for the win. Who's got the better quarterback? It's gotta be Harris. 2 years ago I would have said Chad Kelly like that. Now it's a lot closer, but gotta go with Harris. And then Stevens is the short yardage guy? Man, nasty. Or Kelly and Arbuckle? Nah. Welcome in, Marvin. Welcome back, Marvin. Glad to have you in the building. NFL is going to 40 teams. What are you talking about there, Vince? What a turnover. What a mess. A disaster of a turnover. Delays. Yeah, he's covering some baseball. Yeah, he's been getting over 250, 300 people. He's doing pretty solid with the baseball. He's doing pretty solid. I can't do the baseball. It would help my channel grow big time, but I can't do it. Can't do it. But Delay is rising on up. He's close to 10,000 subscribers. A redirect once he's done. That'd be nice. That would be pretty sweet. Mahan, welcome back. The best quarterback in, Harris over Chad Kelly. 2 years ago, I would have said Kelly in a second. Runs it up the middle. Bow. No hole, no nothing. Brick wall defense. Harris, 6 touchdown passes, no interceptions on the season, as the Riders are 2-0 and looking good. 766 yards passing through 2 games as well. 73.6 on the completion percentage. Go, Trevor, go. But the key, 0 interceptions. 0. Always in the 8th inning. Nice. If we get a lot of people early, maybe that'll help the channel and help boost that algorithm. What up, Shane? Pepsi wins for sure. Winning. Pressure and bang! Down goes Harris at the 11. The defense combo coming through with the fatality. Crushing them. Wow. Argo's defensive front. Nasty so far. Stopping the run and sacking the quarterback. Bam, bam, bam. Great start for Toronto. A turnover and then a 2 and out. Oh, sorry. It's Toronto. Terrible on offense, but great on defense. My bad. Jays didn't win tonight. Ooh, Dallas is going to be upset. She's going to be crying into her, whatever she drinks. I don't know what she drinks. Punts it away, returning from the 43, right to left. Grant cuts up, finding a seam, gets to midfield. 50, 45, Gonzo! Past the punter, see you later. Punt return for a touchdown by Grant. Pause for the flag. No flag. Touchdown, Grant. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody gets a hand on them, and it's 6-0 Argonauts. Just like that. Bow. Go, Toronto, go. Nasty. Nasty. Only thing you see is the dreadlocks flopping around behind his helmet as he takes it to the house. Thanks for coming out. 6-0 Toronto. Gone. Chad Kelly was the Broncos' backup quarterback. Oh, yeah. He was out of his mind at that party. I read that and heard about that. Extra point up and good. 7-0. The Colts had him on their practice squad for a little while, too. I was hoping he made the team years ago, but yeah, he apparently was on a little bit too much stuff and doing a little bit ridiculous things. What up, Larry? Yes, it's a touchdown by the Argonauts. A punt return for a touchdown by Grant. And Liam is back. What up, cool man? Touchdown for the Argos. Punt return. You don't see that enough in the NFL. It's not much anymore. I miss the kickoffs. Used to get a decent amount of kickoff return touchdowns, but with the player safety, that's almost out the window. Crank up that defense. What do you mean no preseason? What do you mean no preseason there, Vince? I think in the future, the NFL will get up to 40 teams. If the CFL is able to buy into the NFL, I don't know. But yeah. Bang. Kicks it off, returning it from the 4. Left to right. Here we go. Past the 20. 25. Tripped up by his own guy. Taking it down to the 27-yard line. Well, he's rocking number 1 out there. Kind of like my Sauce Gardner jersey. That's a Letcher. Letcher's a beast of a returner. Letcher and Grant, solid guys. You know what? I feel like the CFL, that's one good thing they have, is they have a good kick returners. Vavel, awesome. Letcher, Grant. I'm missing one. No preseason. Throws it up top and behind him, but hits his man out to the 31. Only gets 3 yards on that reception. I don't know what you mean by no preseason. I don't know what I'm talking about. I said the Rough Riders by 10. I did. And I still do. I'm a Colts fan, but it's Sauce Gardner on the Colts. I got it after you traded to the Colts. My only Jets jersey. Pressure, throwing it up top, and way back, shoulder incomplete. The Riders are terrible to start. Unbelievable.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Incomplete to Jalen Johnson up top. If I was right every single time, I'd be a big gambler and win a lot of money. But I still think it's going to be the Rough Riders. But terrible first quarter, or the first 4.5 minutes, as the Riders will punt it away. Foop. And returning from the 41. Oh, they gave him a 5-yard. Unless it was a little bit too close, they dropped the flag on him. I'm going to say no yards on that one. Maybe an upset could happen. That's possible. It is possible. You're a loser. You've been a Buffalo fan. Man, oh man. I was hoping they would make the Super Bowl last year there, Shane. So close yet so far. Man, oh man. All right, commercial break. But that's probably the penalty. I think he was about 4 yards away. And the ref just calmly just dropped the flag right there. Right there. So we're going to see about if the purple side emails me back. They opened the case. Terms, community guidelines. But yeah, this should be an easy solution. It should be an easy answer. By the purple side. It's in the title. I'm using banned words. Look it up. Put it through your system and say, oh, this is the word you can't use. Okay, I'll stop using that word. Apparently I used it twice. I thought it was bombers, but it's got to be something else. Ridiculous. Owen? Who's Owen? What are you talking about, Paulie? Terrell Owens? Is Terrell Owens always right? I gotta book my Chicago trip. It's like a month away. A month away. Let me see. Yeah, I want to go on the 29th. So just about a month away. Man, oh man. I gotta see. If I stay that extra day to get Dan Marino, it'll be a lot of extra money, but I gotta get Dan Marino's autograph, right? I need that on football. Dan Marino football? Come on! So happy when the Seahawks won. What a Super Bowl win. Runs it through the middle. Oh, they didn't tell us what the penalty was. Must have been no yards. But they run the ball and there's a penalty flag down. They blew this one dead. Let me see. Illegal procedure on the offense. Back Toronto up. Back them up, back them up, back up.
What have I done?
Justin McInnes. Yeah, I don't pay attention to the referees. They don't interest me. Oh, okay. I read it too fast. I didn't read it. I got you now. And throws it down low. Hits his man past the 50. Gets about 12 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Metal coming through. This guy's nasty. Nasty. The first pitch is always a strike because you're always here 0-1. 0-1 always wins. Muck Farino. What in the world? What up, Jason? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I gotta meet him and get the football signed. So I think I have to go there 2.5 days instead of 1.5. And dumps it down low. Hits his man for a firsty. Moving those chains. Bottom of the 8th, the Reds 6, Pirates 2. Uh-oh. Oh, you do? All right, cool. You can keep me posted with all the games then. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are into the referees. I am not. But all good, man. All good. Runs down the middle, stopped, but works his way for 3.5. 3.5 to the 36.5. Hicks on the carry. The Rough Riders with a rough start. Rough. Let me check the green side as we got underway. Maddie's over there. Go, Maddie, go. All right, we got about 60 people chilling on the horizontal side. Here we go, segment 6, pressure! Kelly goes down! Bow! 10-yard sack, see you later. Boom! Big time, where you at? Crushing them, Rose. Rose coming through with the smashing on Chad. Whoa, what? Courtesy of beef. I don't know what that's from there, Jason. I don't know. Go Riders, go. What up, James? Welcome to the party. Field goal attempt. It is a 51-yarder for Haralahu. It's up. Bang. Splits the uprights. It's 10-0 Argos. What in the world is happening? 10-0 Toronto. All right, great start. This could be worse if they would have got that touchdown at the goal line with that Chad Kelly interception. NFL is going to happen in Europe. Already happening. Well, they're playing football out there in Europe, but I don't know if the NFL is going to get any Europe teams yet. It's going to be a little bit rough to do for now. The logistics aren't there with it being so far out east or really far west, depending on which way you go. But, Beef is your nickname. Okay, alright, that's why it didn't make any sense there, Jason. Man, oh man. All good. Stark bacon vanilla. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So tomorrow night we have CFL and Sunday night. So they both start at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. One game a night for the CFL. And then we can cover some Wimbledon next week. Early in the morning, if anybody's up early for tennis. And then we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday for CFL. There's only 3 games next week, I believe. And the hot dog eating contest on July 4th. Can't go wrong with the hot dog eating contest. That's going to be fun. Regina is always hard to beat at home. Keep the faith. Got to keep the faith and run away. Run away, run away, run away and say goodbye. Something like that. I gotta listen to that song now. Is that from a Wendy's ad? Where's the beef? I don't know. Maybe Jason owns a Wendy's franchise. I don't know. Where's the beef? All right. So yesterday we got over 8,100 subscribers, and we're just plugging along and chugging along to 9,000. Hopefully in the next couple months before the NFL season starts. Runs it down low. Nowhere to go. What's going on with the Riders today? Nothing. Wow. They had a lot of Canadians. Receivers. 66.4% of the receiving yards for the Roughriders are Canadian. 2/3. It's touchdown time for the Riders. Perhaps. Maybe. 2nd and 10 since they got stuffed again. Sends him in motion, takes the snap. Rushing 5, throws it up top. Hits his man to the 51 of the Argonauts. First down, moving the chains. It's the first one coming through. Amos. There we go. 6.5 left in the first. And the Riders get a first down. I love poker, Shane. I would love to stream poker and cover the World Series of Poker and other poker events if people wanted to watch, but I don't know. I would be more of a watch party, but if I ever got a big crowd, that would be fun to do. I love watching poker and playing poker. Pump fake, looking Harris, dumps it off. Ooh, doesn't get sacked. So it turns it into about 5.5. I thought he was going down. And I played poker in Vegas with the bachelor party for my friend's wedding, and I came in first. Won the money. Nom. I took down the bachelor. He came in second. Couldn't let him win. Had to crush him. And the winning hand, I had ace-5. He had pocket aces. Pow! Boom! Stuck it to him. Stuck it in him for the win. The losing hand was pocket aces. So sweet. Throws it up top in the flat. Can't break the tackle and taken down for no gain. Toronto all over that one. Nowhere to go to be 3rd and 4. Oh, it was so sweet. He fell into my trap. I flopped it straight. And then, bow, I trapped him and took all his chips. So good. So good. Oh, man. It was glorious. Glorious, I tell you. You think he's setting the trap? He was in the trap. The beef is in Iowa. All right, 3rd and 4 they're going for. Throwing it down low on the out pass to the 40. First down, 35, and out of bounds. First down, Riders. The drive goes on. The show goes on. The offense gets to stay out there for Saskatchewan. Schaefer Baker on that first down. Poker face. I love me some poker. I used to play at least once a week for years. house games, if not twice a week. But man, I haven't played that in about, was it 9 years? Dumps it up top to the outside. First down, out of bounds at the 22, the double deuce. All right, Riders are moving the football. Schaefer Baker yet again. Oh, baby. Schaefer to the Baker. I wish I had a poker game on Tuesday or Wednesday nights during the week. If only there was a house game to go and play. Those are so fun. Love it, love it, love it. All right, here we go. First and 10 to the 21. This drive can drink. Hands off through the middle and works his way for 5. All right, all right, all right. Not bad. Bertrand Houdon coming through. Second and 5. Love me some poker. I want to go and play in the World Series of Poker. Maybe I should do that next year, next May. I think it's in May. May or June, something like that. I got to go plan to join one of those tournaments for like $500 or $1,000 or something. Save my pennies, do some tutoring to get that little bit of money for that tournament. Here we go, Harris up top on the slant to the 5, first and goal. Oh, baby, Riders on the attack. Is that Schaefer Baker again? It is. He's just like Schaefer, Baker, nonstop. Just throw that guy. Keep throwing it to that guy. What's up, what's up, what's up? PAS is in the house. What's going on? Charles. Did he redirect? I didn't see the redirect up in here, but appreciate that, Charles. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, he redirected? I didn't see it yet. I must have been blind. Go Jets, go. Go Colts, go. This is a sauce. It's a sauce jersey there, Ryan. All right, here we go from the 5. Fakes the handoff to the end zone. Throws an interception. He had possession. He throws it anyway. I saw him have possession, and Harris still goes and throws it. I was like, what? You can't throw that. Oh, my God. You have to see him. He's going to MLS and throws a pick in the end zone. Harris. First interception of the season. What a disaster. What a disaster. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Jets are going to be fighting for Arch Manning in the draft next year. Wow, you can't throw that. The guy had position the whole way. You can't make that throw. I don't know what Harris saw there. I saw that right away. What a mess. The Phillies beat the Mets 2-1 today. How about that? No touchdown for you. Not even close. What a mess. What a mess. Exciting for the Argos fans. Yeah, 10-0 and then getting an interception in the end zone. Just when the Roughriders are starting to get into a rhythm. And then, bam, they do that. Brutal. Brutal. I didn't see who got the pick. McFadden? McFadden with the interception. McFadden. Number 2. Yeah, he had position. Silly. Silly throw there by Harris. You can't do that. You got to throw that into the ground. You got to throw it at his feet. 41 likes. Let's keep going. Orval. The World Series of Poker is from May 15th to July 15th. Yep. I'm going to have to go there next year and plan a trip around a tournament or two. What's up, what's up, what's up? Tony. Welcome in, Tony. Long time no see. Tony G. As a Jets fan, they're going to go 4-13, 5-12 at best. Probably. And throws in the middle, past the 40 to the 45 to the outside. Meetow 50 to the 54-yard line. The Riders getting smashed. Smashed. Baruto. Baruto. Get your head out of your butt and start scoring. They got to also start stopping the Argonauts. They had up 10 points, and they also were in the danger zone again before that interception. So this is rough. Can't have much of a worse first quarter than this. Throws it over the middle. Bang on the money to the 37. Nice first down to Polk. Bam. Go Argos, go. There's the Dallas. There she is showing up when the Argos are up 10-0. Ooh, we're almost at 50 likes already. Nice. Let's get that Fitty Burger. This is what I believe in. Play action fake. Pressure. Ducks under the sack. Rolls to the outside. On the run. Chad slides at the 30. He should have been sacked. What a disaster. The Riders had him dead to rights. He ducks under it and turns it into positive yards. Still poker players. I love me some poker. I miss playing. I want to play more. You know now not to play your heads up in poker? Oh, man, so much fun. Argos offense going straight to the marching band right now. Brutal, brutal. Runs it through the middle, 4 yards, and a firsty, and that should be the end of the first quarter. Toronto threatening yet again. Work harder. No mercy. Dallas, did you know that you're gonna, this one's gonna hurt, this one's gonna sting, people. Everybody in the chat. Dr. Delay, amazing person, amazing streamer. He might even do a redirect over here in a little while. I was talking to him the other night for a long time, planning out our football streams and when we're going to do our football show together and when we're going to put out our NFL season picks and, you know, projections or what have you. But he was talking about Dallas and, oh yeah, what she says, and he said something and he didn't know, like, what the phrase was. And I'm like, oh, you mean no mercy? He didn't know the phrase no mercy from the Karate Kid because he's never seen the Karate Kid. He's never seen the Karate Kid! Who hasn't seen the freaking Karate Kid? I'm okay. I'm okay. He's got to see the Karate Kid. You have to see the Karate Kid. If you drink too much grape juice, you'll poop green. You have to eat the Burger King Halloween Purple Whopper for that? Say what? How about those Chiefs? We don't know how soon Mahomes is going to be back and ready. They play the Broncos week 1, and no Mahomes, that's a loss. And then they play the Colts week 2, I believe. And if they don't have Mahomes, that's our second loss. So the Chiefs going to need Mahomes back. We gotta pay attention to that, Orville, and see when Patty's going to make it back. And hopefully he's back for the regular season because everybody wants to watch Patty. I don't think everybody wants him to win anymore, but he's an exciting player and he's fun to watch. So him on the sideline or on the bench or not in the game is not good for business. I know. We got to get on him that. We got to start quoting the Karate Kid in his chat and see how he responds. He's not going to know. He doesn't understand. No mercy. Kelly's on. He's playing a lot better besides that interception there, John. But he's completely hit or miss. He's like, oh, he'll throw a touchdown, he'll throw a pick, he'll throw a touchdown, throw a pick, throw a pick, throw a touchdown. Mahomes going to be back week 1. Chiefs going 12-5. Yep, I didn't go over their full schedule yet, but I'll see. We'll see how his rehab's doing. I got to go check that before I make my predictions. You saw Karate Kid on VHS. When VCRs were they're still alive. They're still new. They're still relevant. Not really. All right, here we go. Left to right now with the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Play action fake. Throws it up top. Bow. Gets it to the 17. 9 yards on the reception. Bam. It's a nice hit, but they still got about 9 yards on that one. That was the K-Man on the reception. First catch of the day. Must find balance. You know what he did? He did watch the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai. So he does know Cobra Kai. I don't know how he doesn't know No Mercy then. Come on. He should know that. He said he saw the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai, but he didn't know No Mercy. And I think he got a first down that run through the middle. They went away and started showing replays. It's not a shot, it's the truth. Oh, he's just short of a first down. 3rd and inches. Johnny was the hero. Johnny is the hero. He'll always be the hero, Orville. Throw Cobra Kai at him. Put him in the deep end immediately. Destruction. He's not going to repeat that 4-interception game from last week. Most likely, Dominic. Most likely. But he's got 1 so far. And the Argos threw out the red flag, challenging the spot. They think they have a first down. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. I can't hear you. La la la, la la la. Sweep the leg. You got a problem with that? No mercy. I want him beat. I want him out of commission. What up, Jay? Let's go Argos. Up 10-0, and it could be more very, very soon. Top-notch start for Toronto. This is impressive. Yeah, the scrum pile-up, it's hard to tell. Don't know if they could adjust this. I think it's going to be 3rd and inches. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Yeah, Trisk, he's a fan of the movie. Tried to get him to watch it, I guess, ever since he was a kid, but didn't work. Rule on the field stands. No first down. Toronto loses a timeout. Why don't I could do this all night? That's why we're so popular. Well, we're something. We are something. If only modding and streaming were real jobs. And they're not going for 3rd down. They're kicking the field goal. What? 24-yard field goal and he nails it. What? Wow. 3rd and inches, I would have thought Toronto would have went for it. And they settled for 3. That is... The Riders suck. They suck today. They're 2-0 on the season, but yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. If only streaming and mods were real jobs. So close yet so far there, Dallas. Request permission for Egg McMuffins and hash browns tomorrow. Starts early, 6 o'clock. Do it, Dallas. Do it. I don't get the Egg McMuffin. I get the sausage McGriddle. I love that and a hash brown. That's my go-to. Delay redirect in 30 seconds. Appreciate that delay. Shout out to the doctor, Mr. Karate Kid. All right, we need your best Karate Kid quotes in the chat for the redirect. We need to confuse him and all of his followers. Well, they probably know the Karate Kid. But he was covering the Pirates game. They were down by 2. I'm going to say they probably didn't win at the bottom of the 9th. And here they come. Welcome in, Dr. Delay and Carew. Make sure everybody in my chat goes over to Dr. Delay, subscribes to his channel. Fellow streamer, covers all that is Pirates, baseball, all that is Steelers and football, and going to do college football as well. And yeah, so go over there, subscribe to his channel. Do it. Do it now. The idea of union fees. Say what? Slapshot quotes are golden. I gotta watch that movie first, and then I can catch up to you there, Orville. Pitches it down low for the Riders at the 40. First down, 18 yards on the run. That's a goodie. That is a goodie. Conley coming through. Conley out there. Haven't seen this little fella. But welcome in. Yeah, there's no Willette today. That guy's a bowling ball. So Conley with a nice run there. You're fearless on your own, the Doc. Hands it off down low. Nowhere to go. Toronto on the smash. So at the 52-yard line of Toronto, it'll be 2nd and 10. Can we go to golf and stuff? Let's go to golf and stuff. Whoa, you want to go down that slide? Look at that slide. I want to play that hockey game. I have that hockey game 5 minutes away at this sweet freaking restaurant, party place, arcade, adult, like, it's got everything. It's got the hockey game. That game was a blast. Anyway, trying to bring the pressure, doesn't work, throws it up top, wide open at 31, first down, cuts back, spin maneuver, taken down at the 20, at the danger zone. Here comes the Riders. Beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Emilus on the catch and run, wide open. They try to bring an extra 2 guys, and he just hits wide open Emilus over the middle. Bang. Yeah, AJ's hurt. Yep. Yeah, I saw Bertrand out there before, but they got Conley out there. I haven't seen Awachi or, was it Rung or Runge? I forget that guy's name. But he had a little bit of action last year. I forget how you pronounce his name. Throwing it down low. Bad spot on that throw, but the receiver able to do a stutter step and get past the defense and turn it into 7 because it's Schaefer freaking Baker. This guy is a lot better than I know of. Schaefer Baker, really? Looks solid. Not air hockey. The it's like foosball, but better. Because foosball's okay, air hockey's okay, but that hockey game, now that's a blast. Where you can move the players and then you could swing them around. It's like a legit hockey game. Let's get a touchdown this time. We need the bathing suits. Oh, yeah, right. Going back shoulder. Bad back shoulder pass. Incomplete. Harris is off the mark today. Going to Schaefer Baker. Nothing there. Caesar on the stop. And it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Rough Riders. And they're going to kick a field goal. As we're 4 minutes into the second quarter. Man. Getting ready for Halloween. You're working on your shower costume. You want to, if I'm Mr. Invisible. Oh, no, they're going for it. Then they're going to kick a field goal. Going for it. 3rd and 2. The sneak gets it. Boom. Stevens gets about 3 or 4 yards for a first down. That guy's good. Great short yardage quarterback. Man, oh man. The shower costume. That's a classic. Classic. There's a flag down.
What have I done?
What are you doing? It's coming around. He had to. He couldn't just let it be, could you? Couldn't just leave it alone. It could have been ended. But he had to hose Johnny in the bathroom while he's trying to take the edge off, apparently. And he has to hose him down. Then he also causes an accident in the parking lot. Silly, silly Daniel. You don't want to see any skeletons. Beware the skeletons. I should get that costume. Rock that skeleton costume. Paint the face white. Wear the hood. No foul on the play. First down, Riders. Love the shower costume idea. Oh, poor chicken. They're using real eggs. Misunderstood hero, Johnny Lawrence. Rod hockey, is that what it's called? Bubble hockey? Miniature mechanical ice rinks. Yeah. Can spin, slide, and shoot the puck. Which is the actual name? Is it rod hockey or bubble hockey? Which one's the the name of it? That game is awesome. All right, here we go with the 8-yard line. And pitches on the shovel pass. Little end around inside the 5. I think it's out of bounds at the 3. Steps out of bounds. The Baker of the Schaefer. Yeah, it's that one there, Paul. Yep. Your first CFL game this year. The new rules, most of them are coming next year. Most of them are next year. They just adjusted the rouge pretty much. So, otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. It's sauce, baby, and it's green for the Riders. All right, they have it at the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal, shotgun, pressure, throw it to the outside, bang, hits his man, gets hit, holds on to it down the sideline, boom with the spike. All right, the Riders on the board, 6er. Let's go. We got a game. Keyshawn to the Johnson. Just throw him the damn ball. Different Keyshawn. Her right hook. You think she sprained her wrist doing her nails? She hit him? That's an understatement. Snap hold and inside that right upright. 13-7. How come she didn't tell me? She shouldn't have to, should she? Oh, she was a B to the... Whew, that's what she was, that friend. She was one nasty... good friend. Whoa. What are we talking about, Shane? Mike Harris. Okay, yep, I read that, The Book of Tells. I read that book. I think I still have it. I have that book. I have the Phil Hellmuth book. I watched all the Phil Hellmuth DVDs. The Annie Duke DVD. And I have a couple other books for poker. What's his name? Friedman? I didn't read any of Doyle's books. Daniel's books. You're talking about Negreanu? I should read Daniel Negreanu's books. I'm not a Doyle fan, but I read all the other stuff. Oh, well, I'm not doing a $10,000 buy-in. That's not happening. We're talking about like a $500 or $1,000 buy-in. I can't handle a $10,000. That would just be throwing my money away. I don't have that money either. But, yeah, I should check out Daniel's book. Did I see that Daniel's, Sauce's birthday had moved up a year? Pretty bizarre story. But now he's only 24 years old. I heard that he's a year younger. I didn't see what happened. They moved it up a year. I didn't read the story. Susan, that's her name. She's not worth having a name. Negreanu is a fun guy to watch. He's a fun guy at the table. I love Phil Hellmuth, but he's a little ridiculous. I like Mike the Mouth, Negreanu, Phil Hellmuth, a couple other guys too. I like Esfandiari, too. Returning it from the 2, left to right, past the 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, to the 35, Grant. on a nice return. I'm not a fan of Chris Ferguson. I think it's Chris. It's Jesus. Not a fan of him. Pretty sure it's Chris. He's kind of boring. And then Phil Ivey. Phil Ivey's a great poker player, but he's boring. I feel like Ivey and Ferguson don't have much of a personality at the table. So that's why I like Negreanu and Mike the Mouth, Matisau, Sfandiari, the Magician. And a flag down, pressure, and sock. Down goes Kelly. Sit him down. Bang. Hey, what up, Michael? The Bird Watcher says hello. Good stuff there, Bird Watcher. Offsides on Toronto. Decline that one. Because they're going to take the huge sacking. Yeah, so, I'm a big fan of the sauce. Love me some sauce. All right, here we go. 2nd and 19 for Toronto. Was up by 6. 8.5 left in the first half. Drops back the pass, rushing 5. Pressure! Throws in the middle, off the mark. Incomplete, too high. And Toronto will have to punt it away. Uh-oh, this game is turning. The Jets haven't done anything since 1969. Beating the Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl III. Who have you seen in 2 Super Bowls? The Colts. Punts it away. Returning from the 33. Past the 40, 45, cuts back. Trying to find some room. Squeezes past the 50 to the 51. Great field position for the Riders. No Letcher. Where's Letcher? Well, what? That was Emilus on that punt return. Tom Dwan? Patrick Antonius? Why do I not remember those guys? I don't know them offhand. I haven't watched too much poker lately. But I do get a bunch on my reels. Some from, I guess, the early 2000s. Moneymaker was a one-hit wonder. Yes, that is for sure. But that was huge. He won an event on PokerStars to get into the main event. And then won the whole thing. And then he was the whole start of the boom back in 2003. Awesome. That was great. I wasn't even 21 yet watching that on ESPN. I remember I was out there in Lake George with my family. And I was just turning 21. And that got me into playing Texas Hold'em. Awesome stuff. What up, Angel? Here comes the Rough Riders, baby. Yeah, my Colts. They had a chance to win 2 of them. That pick 6 ended the game at the end of that Saints-Colts Super Bowl. They got outcoached. Sean Payton outcoached, what was that guy's name? It was right after Dungy left. Caldwell. Totally outcoached Jim Caldwell. Awful. The conservativeness at the end of the first half, and then the onside kick, the sneak onside kick at the beginning of the third quarter, changed the whole game. Oh, that makes me so mad. Broadway, Joe Namath on YouTube. You want his jersey? Go to the thrift stores. Buy it for $1. Just wear a big fur coat. A big white fur coat. That's all you got to do. You don't need his jersey. Ballard's a clown. He's got to get fired. Nice run through the middle. First down. Still going. All the way to 42. 17 yards on the run. Bertrand. Let's go, buddy. If the Colts don't make the playoffs and win at least one playoff game, he's gone. So he might very well be gone. I am furious on his wide receiver situation. I can't. This is insane. He's insane. He's straight up insane. He sacrificed 2 first-round picks to get Sauce, and now he's got some money to use, and it's like, nope, we're not going to get a wide receiver. What? What? Doesn't make any sense. You're in win now mode, you idiot. Runs it down low and stuffed. Nothing. 2nd and 10, nothing there for Bertrand. It's like you gave up the first-round picks. You're trying to win now in this window. Why not get Daniel Jones a wide receiver? I know you got Tyler Warren. That's basically like your part of your top 3 wide receivers with Alec Pierce and Josh Downs. But come on. What are you thinking? Offensive-minded Tony Dungy. Well-respected Tony Dungy and won a Super Bowl, yeah. Yep. And throws it to the 32 right at the sticks. That should be just enough for a first down. Nice throw there by Harris. Emelis with the first down. Colts should have kept Bruce Arians. Yeah, I liked him. I liked Arians. He was good. Comeback time for the Riders. They might be able to take the lead before the end of the first half. 6 minutes left in the second. 13-7. Argonauts on top. Throws out to the flat down low. Gets to the 28. About 4 yards on that reception. Emelis again. Thanks to Michael Pittman. Probably be a number 2. Yeah, I feel like Pittman's like a Keyshawn Johnson. At this stage of his career towards the back end. I think his talent really dropped off last year. And the Colts saw that, but they gave him away for nothing. They really wanted to dump his salary. They got nothing for him. Almost nothing. I got to see what they used that pick for. Pressure, Harris throws it into the ground, incomplete. Might have been touching the ground. The receiver was about 7 or 8 yards away. Maybe 6. I'm not going to do it. But, yeah, it was way short of him. It's 3rd and 6 for the Riders. Am I going to show you Farr? I posted him on my Instagram. I posted Farr on Instagram for everybody to see. For everybody to see. Oh, this is roughing the passer, so the Rough Riders putting that out there. Oh, they said it is going to be roughing the passer. Well, let's see. Steps up. The landing afterwards. He grabs him in the leg. He gets the ball out, and then he just... Oh, then the other guy goes and jumps on top of him. That's what it is. There it is. Okay, because the tackle was nothing, but then the guy does a little mini belly flop onto Harris. So that should be roughing the passer. What up, Samora? Robert coming through. What's up? Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, join the Rhino Nation today. We got 128 people chilling in the chat. Make sure you're hitting those little hearts. Make sure you guys are chatting it up. Every little bit helps the channel. It helps the algorithm, supposedly. So, yeah, we need as much interaction as possible. The rule on the field stands. No penalty. They're not calling the belly flop. Wow, in the NFL, they would have called that in the NFL. The refs in the NFL would have said, sorry. Wow. All right, so they have to kick a field goal. It's 3rd and 6. A 36-yarder from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. Got him. Splits the uprights. And it's 13-10. Toronto's lead is now 3. How the Ravens and Bengals get better? Because you see nothing that moved the needle. Yeah, that division really hasn't done anything. That division did not do much. NFL, we're already thinking NFL. I already put my Colts Ravens Week 1 stream out there. I didn't get the other Wednesday and Thursday night game out there, but I did put the Colts Ravens Week 1. Had to do it. Had to do it. I am ready. Ready, ready, ready. Hooey. Oh, delay's ready. I'm ready. We're ready. How are you not ready for the NFL? We're not even in July yet. We still got, was it 10 weeks? And throwing it up top, hits his man to the 48-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 2. What are we, 74 days away? I think delay knows exactly. That was Polk on the catch for 8. Return of the Flacco. No. Do I know what teams are in the Hall of Fame game? Is that, I don't know, is that Titans Raiders? What up, Bob? Welcome. Yeah, we're going to have a football show. What up, Mike? Patriots take a step back, 10-7. That could be a good take. And runs to the middle for 2. Should be just enough for a first down for the Argonauts. As we're approaching the 3-minute warning. It's a fair take there, Mike. We're getting that football show together. Ravens are better because they have a solid draft. Jackson has to win this season, just like Allen. Cardinals. Are the Cardinals in it? Jets. Pump fake pressure. Down goes Kelly back to the 43. Smashed. Bang, bang, bang. Sit down, little fella. The 3rd sack of the day. Who is that? Show who that is. Is that Adams? I can't see the jersey. Could not see the jersey. They would not show it. Was that Pate? Number 90? P-A-T-E. He's a backup offensive lineman. Defensive lineman. Backup. The Ravens may get better, but if Jackson did actually lose his speed after the injury, the Ravens are done. Yeah, because he makes some crazy things happen. He's like a new age Michael Vick. That's how crazy that guy is with his legs. Nice jersey. Was also the last time Sauce was any good. False. They don't throw Sauce's way. Look it up, man. Look it up. They're afraid of Sauce. But welcome in Magic Man. Magic. Do you believe in magic? They do not throw to the Magic Man. They do not throw to the Sauce. I need a trip to the Football Hall of Fame. That is true. That is something I need to do. You are spot on there, Vince. What up, Zay? Who am I betting on? I'm not betting on anybody, but I have the Roughriders by 10, even though they're down by 3 right now. That sounds like a good idea. Idea. What am I talking about? I can speak. I need to drink some water. Apparently, I don't know what's going on. Chiefs are going to cook the Sauce. Not if Mahomes ain't there. They're going to be feeding the sauce. And throws it deep up top. Broken up, no flag, incomplete. The ref was right there. It looked like it was a little contact early. Going to break that up. And it'll be 3rd and 16 for Toronto. Delay plans on going in a year or two. I do have to go sometime as well, maybe next year. We'll see. Maybe I'll wait for Eli Manning to get in. Pressure almost blocks the punt, which means absolutely nothing. Returning it from the 26, right to left to the 30. Cuts up top, inside to the 38-yard line. For Emelis on that return, slow to get up. And Emelis is down on the ground. Week 1, Mahomes is going to be under center. Guaranteed. Flacco will not be a Hall of Famer. Not a chance. Rough Riders by 30. Quite possible there, Angel. I'm saying at least 10. Hall of Fame has a new water park? What? By the Peyton Manning statue? And the Dwight Freeney Memorial? Eli should not be a Hall of Famer, but I think he's still getting. I think he's getting in though. He's going to be one of the, because of the 2 Super Bowl wins alone. But during the regular season, he was mediocre. But the Hall of Fame, the fame for those 2 wins against Tom Brady is what is going to get him in there. I think that's it. Stop it, Magic Man. I'm not falling into your trap. Not falling into your trap. Go, Argos, go, Shane. The Belichick snub is it's insane. That is criminal, but that's pun should be intended. A water park. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. Going right to left with 2:44 on the clock. At their own 39. Fakes the throw to the flat. Throwing it down low to the 55. Down the sideline to the 50. A defender fell down and Schaefer Baker comes through. Bam. Yeah, I do need to go plan a trip to Canton. But maybe wait. I don't. Maybe I gotta wait for Eli, Ben, and Brady. Even though I hate Tom Brady, but you gotta see the Tom Brady stuff that's in there, right? I mean, even though you hate the guy, pitching it down low to the outside. Bam, to the 40. Almost breaks a tackle to the 35. 12 yards on the run. Go, Conley, go. Here comes the Riders again. Oh, baby. Jeff Hostetler is greater than Eli. He did win 1 Super Bowl as a quarterback. Well, could have been the greatest Colts quarterback ever. No. That's not true. He could have been one of them, but would I do a live stream from Canton? I have to figure out what to do. I gotta see. I should do something and put it on my channel, whether it's live stream or get some videos and put out something. Sims is better than Eli. What's up? Play-by-play with JJ. Thank you for the redirect. Shout out to Play-by-play with JJ, a fellow streamer. Covers the Philadelphia Eagles. He covers the Philadelphia 76ers or the 67ers. What else does he cover? What was he just covering today? The Mets against the Phillies, who won 2-1. Crushing PAS and the Mets. There's an injury to an Argonaut down on the field. And he's able to get up and walk it off. Chatfield, defensive lineman for Toronto. Chris Sims. Oh, he was brutal. Shut up, Rhino. You bite your freaking tongue. Canada has its own airport. What? Thanks for the subs, people. Just keep subbing. Let's go. So go subscribe to Play by Play with JJ. He talks a lot of baseball. It's worth the watch if you like baseball. Run up the middle by Conley for about 5. 2nd and 5 for the Riders with 2:18 on the clock. Here in the second. Eli Manning will get into the Hall of Fame. He's the only quarterback to beat Brady's Pats in the Super Bowl. Yep. Yeah, so maybe I'll wait for Eli, Ben, and Brady. And Rivers, he's got to wait 5 years since he came back, so. But at least got to see some of these other studs. Throwing it deep, and nobody there. Gets the flag. It's either going to be pass interference or legal contact. The ball might have been in the air, so it's probably pass interference on Franklin. JJ's going back to work. Work on some shorts. You and your shorts. Keep doing it there, JJ. Keep doing it. Thanks for the redirect. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Like it up and sub it up, people. Do it. Greg is also on the green side. Pass interference. They got it. They got him. Huge penalty. Huge penalty. Catch you soon there, JJ. Ooh, that might not be. That might have been a push off there by Schaefer Baker. They both collided into each other. Dallas having Wi-Fi problems. She's got to fix that beaver antenna. Yeah, the extra 5 years. That hurts. It hurts. At the 17-yard line. Bam! Through the middle. Touchdown, baby. 17-yard run. And the Riders on top. Conley. And the offensive line. Boom. Pow. 16-13 Riders. Riders on the storm. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. No bye to Rhino. Go enjoy putting up those shorts. Just try to shut your mouth while you're doing it. You'll probably be yapping away. Catch you soon there, JJ. Appreciate the redirect. As per usual. No mercy. JJ better have seen Karate Kid. Catch you soon, buddy. And the extra point is up and good. 17-13 Riders. 17 unanswered points. The Roughriders. Now that is a totally different game, Orville. And you usually have to pay extra for that. Leaving me on for some commercial money. Let's go. I wish I could just keep throwing ads at certain people. Be like, all right, this guy, he's just chilling. Let's throw some ads this way to get him to watch those ads or watch those ads. Oh, man. Catch you soon there, Doc. What up, DJ? In the building. The comeback is real. Riders up by 4 before the half. A little bit less than 2 minutes left for the Argos. Apparently it's a tale of 2 quarters today, not 2 halves. The Chiefs Kingdom. Hey-oh. Pow. To the moon. Right in the kisser. All right, here we go. Kicking it off. Bang. $1:51 on the clock. Returning it from the 7 left to right. Past the 20. Yeah, he kicked it away from Grant. Out to the 30-yard line. Because Grant is a beast. That was Smith on the return for the Argos. Almost at 70 likes. Let's get it. 85 and beyond. Let's get it tonight, people. What up, Alec? Welcome in. Alec has arrived. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need 3 more subs to 8110. 3 more. Shotgun, hands it off through the middle. Nowhere to go. Gets a deuce. 2nd and 8. For Toronto. Toronto. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Throwing it down low. It's his man at the 40. And taken down at the 40. Oh, I think he's just short. Should be 3rd and 1. Just short of a first down. 67 likes there, Orville. Awesome. Awesome. Sub it up, sub it up, sub it up. Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. And Toronto has to punt it away with 91 seconds left in the second. Yee to the ha. The Riders might get more points here in the second. Riders do have 1 timeout. All right, Haggerty about to punt it away. Low snap. Boop. Foomp. And returning from the 20, right out to the 25, 30, through the middle to the 36er. The 36-yard line. Trevor to the Harris coming out there. Oh, baby. Luck would have a Super Bowl win if Ballard hadn't failed him. He had a good draft in 2018 and 2019, but Luck was already out. He's like, I'm gone. I'm leaving. This could very well be the last year of Ballard. We'll see. I hope so, but yet I don't hope so because I want the Colts to do well. So, runs to the middle and stopped. Loses about 2 yards back to the 35. Mighty, mighty. It's a good number there, Orville. It's a good number. La 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 la. Now you have the doors stuck in your head. You're welcome. You're welcome. 40 seconds, takes the snap, 2nd and 11, throws it up top, incomplete, 2 and out for the Riders, 37 seconds, they got to punt it away. Trevor Harris with his glove on his left hand, just noticed that now. All right, so it'll probably be a 17-13 halftime score. Oh, they're saying there might have been a defensive holding. I didn't see it. And punts it away. Boop. Short kick, return for the 28. Grant going up top to the 30, 35, 40. Tripped up, and there's a punter to officially get the tackle to 46. Man, that guy's good. The Riders on the storm. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. 156 people watching. Let's go. Career long for Havalahu is 56 yards. They only got 24 seconds to get in field goal range. Can they do it? Yes, they can. They only need about 15 yards. And pressure, throws it deep. Got his man, hits him at the 35. Cuts up top to the 30. And taken down to the 27. Coxie with the reception on the deep post. Bang. Oh, baby. They could move this within one. It's only 13 seconds on the clock. Into this house we're born. In this world we're thrown. And throws it over the middle to the 9. 5. Touchdown! Argonauts with no time on the clock. The Argonauts take the lead. The Carman, master of the Nightman, with the touchdown. No way! Canadian football at its finest. The Argos back on top, and they're doing a little mini wave out there in the end zone. The offensive line, the receivers, the quarterback, your grandma, everybody. Kelly with a touchdown pass. Unbelievable. Just wide open over the middle of the field. He rolls to the right, throws across his body, over the linebacker's arm, and bang. The Carman. Unreal. And the extra point is good. Got him. Catch you soon there, Orville. Got to be up at 5:30. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I got my alarm set for 9. I'll probably be up before that because I just wake up early all the time. But I got to go to the card show. I got to meet an old colleague at the card show at 10 o'clock in the morning. What up, Rodriguez? Touchdown it is, 20-17. Wow. What an exciting end of the second quarter. Didn't have much time, but here we go. Here we are. We got a game, and it's most likely going to be the over. We already got 37. 37 points. And we're going into the half with Toronto back on top. Nasty, nasty, nasty. All right, let's check out the stats while we're at halftime, and then I'll take a little bit of a mini break, if you will. As we're talking to Grant, that guy's phenomenal kick returner. 14 career kick returns for touchdowns. Kick returns for touchdowns. Third all time. All time for this guy. All right, Chad Kelly, quarterback of the Argonauts, 10 for 13, 152 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So he's had 400 the first 2 games, only 152 in the first half. Samuel Hicks on the ground, 4 carries, 72 yards. Nasty. Nasty. Receiving wise, Coxie has 2 for 42. Mital only has 2 for 38, shockingly. The Carman, 2 for 36 and a touchdown. Polk, 3 for 30. And Ungerer, 1 for 6. Got to get that guy more involved. Kongbo with the sack. The lone sack. And Hawalahu is 2 for 2 from on his field goals. Grant has a kick return. A punt return for a touchdown, my bad. 68 yards and a touchdown for Grant. Come on. There it is. All right, let's go over the Riders stats real quick. Harris, 14 for 19, 148 yards passing. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So similar, almost identical to Chad Kelly. Quarterbacks almost identical. Both throwing an interception in the end zone. Basically, one was at the goal line, one was in the end zone. So they are doing like the same stuff. Interceptions in the end zone, 1 touchdown each. Interesting. Conley, 7 carries for 53 yards and a touchdown. Got to keep feeding him the ball. Bertrand, 4 for 22. 5.5 average for that guy. Schaefer Baker, 6 for 69. Keep throwing him the ball. That guy seems to be open all the time. Emilus, 4 for 65. He had a little bit of an injury before. Hopefully he's back for the second half. keep throwing him the ball as well. Keyshawn Johnson with a touchdown, but only 2 receptions for 8 yards. And let's see. Josh Woods with the interception. Who's got the sacks? 2 sacks for Rose. And Jalen Pate has a sack. Yeah, so they have 3 sacks. So Rose has 2 for the Riders. Bam, bam, bam. Be back soon. So we're at halftime. Let me take about a 5-minute break. And then I'll be back. So let me set up the screen. 5-minute break. Set up the Rhino. 5 minutes, suckers. Chill with the Rhino. Stay, Rhino, stay. Stay. Alright, I'll be right back. 5 minutes. Cinco minutos. Poutine is routine. Riders on the storm. Bum 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 bum. Riders on the storm. You're welcome there, DJ. You are welcome. People are strange when you're a stranger. I like that song. That, I'm not the biggest Doors fan, but I also like Killer Queen and Strange. But yeah, anyways. No, Killer Queen is... That's not them. Who the heck is that? That's the other stupid band. Queen. Yeah, I don't know why I was saying that was the Doors. Anyway, my bad. But yeah, I like Strange. That's probably my favorite one of their big three, if you will. Poutine is routine, according to autocorrect. Street Fire. They're having a lot of fun at TSN over there. Street Fire. I want fire. What is that? KMFDM? Does anybody know any KMFDM? Shane needs the Riders. Well, they're only down by 3, so we got a chance. The Riders have a chance, and they play like they did in the second quarter. This game's going to be pretty fun and amazing in the second half. Yeah, Killer Queen's sung by Queen. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I had a little bit of a lapse for a moment. For 30 seconds. But anyways, I'm back in action. '17 Argonauts. They'll be taking a commercial, coming back for the third quarter moment. In a moment, they're coming back on the field. Let's go. Let's go. You got a hundo on them? Good luck, Shane. Do the Riders just have to win, or are they giving 3.5? You probably took giving 3.5. That's my guess. That is my assumption. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dynamite with a laser beam. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics. I like those songs, but I don't know them down cold like some other songs. But yeah, not a big Doors, not a big Queen fan, not the biggest Rolling Stones fan either. I like a bunch of their songs. Just they're pretty much all their stuff. I'm just like, it's all right. It's good. It doesn't knock my socks off, those 3 bands. They definitely do not do that for me. But they're talented, they're good, and I like a bunch of their songs, just I don't put them at elite status. But I think they're all, Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, of course. But they're not the Rhino elite. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Fair enough there, Paulie. It's a good one. Good, 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 and good. Only one game tonight, and we're back again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern. They start a little bit earlier. 7 o'clock Eastern on Saturday and Sunday for our CFL weekend. 5 likes to 80. Come on. Let's go. 75 is within reach, and 85 is quite possible. The Argos going to win this one. What up, Golden? Golden to the cup. We'll see. They are playing pretty solid against the green team from Regina. That's because you didn't live in that time? Well, that's not the case. I like a bunch of other bands more than them. I go and I listen to the 80s cover band a ton. The Whippets out in Vegas. I listen to plenty of 80s music. So, but those guys aren't top of my list. But I'm also I hate Prince. I'm not a fan of much of his stuff at all. And Michael Jackson, yeah, I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan either. Quality dancer as well. Elite dancer. But his music was alright. I actually enjoyed the rip-offs of his song a little bit better by Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic. Classic rock bands are iconic. Major social roles in American history. All right, here we go. Kickoff by the Riders. So the Argos will start with the ball here in the third quarter. Let's go. And so it begins again. Short kick to the 28. Right to left on the return to the 35, I believe. Oh, it gets to the 40-yard line. My bad. And out comes Chad Kelly. Will he throw another interception? Probably. Probably. Well, it's not probably, but possibly. We'll go with possibly. Well, we got 109 votes in the poll. Make sure you vote in the poll. That's one of the first things you got to do. The influence that musicians played in the last 100 years is more than all the rest of history combined. Pretty insane. And hits his man up top for about 5, maybe 6er on that one. MJ told his kids that zombies in his Thriller video were real zombies. Let's go! Wild stuff if true. That would be wild. Zombies. Brains. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Shotgun. Kelly throws over the middle. Bang. First down to midfield. Moving the chains. All right, Argos. Their offense has been solid. There's Unger again with his 3rd catch of the day. No, second catch of the day? Media and social media is crazy. Yeah, it's wild. Everybody and their grandma has an opinion, and that is not good. Well, they can have their opinion, but we don't need the world to hear your stupid opinion, in all honesty. Anyways, 1st and 10. Plenty of time for Kelly. Throwing it to the outside. Hits his man at the 40. And a first down for a gain of 17, but there's a flag down. Unger again on back-to-back receptions, but we'll see if this holds up. Against the Riders, apparently.
What have I done?
Hands to the face, so decline, first down, Toronto. Argos possibly going up 10. They drive down, score a touchdown. You are spot on there, Golden. Spot on. I'd like to see Toronto win, but I still think the Rough Riders going to find a way to win by 10. This is just the way that the Rough Riders are. They're rushing 5, throwing it up top. Got a man! Diving, almost caught, just overthrown by about a yard. Polk had it. So close. Kelly had to put just a little bit more air underneath that one. That would have been a huge 40-yard touchdown. The Rouges, there has been 0 points from the Rouges there, Paulie. 0. No Rouge points. All right, here we go. Takes the snap. He's got time, going to the end zone again. He's got a man again. Diving incompletion. Oh, my God. It's on the other side to the Cowman. The Cowman. Oh, Chad Kelly. That one was a few inches, a little bit deeper. The other one had a better chance of being caught. Oh, Chad Kelly. Too much on it. Just a bit too deep. He had 2 shots at 2 touchdowns and overthrown by a yard or so on both of them. And the field goal's up, and it's inside that right upright. 23-17. Argos up by 6. Bang. So 2.5 minutes on that first possession by Toronto. And 23-17 is now your score. Bang. Whoopah. Do not use Deal Dash. Do not. It is a scam of all scams. Scammery. How are they still around? Those commercials drive me nuts. They're insane. They are freaking insane. We're almost at 2,000 views on the stream. Nice. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know if this will be the biggest stream for the CFL this season. But if we get around 3,000, it would be. So hopefully this will be the biggest Canadian football stream of the season. Argos may win by field goals. It's quite possible there, Paulie. But they're not going to win by rouges. No rouges. And there's not much happening right now. I think there's one World Cup game going on. What's up, DJ? What happened there? He sent a high five. Let's go. High five. Bang. High five gets you a high five. Thank you for the 100 jewels. Thank you so very much. Thank you. For the high fiver. Supposedly that converts to money in my account, so I will take it. Thank you. Anything that converts to cold hard cash or money in the Rhino's pocket makes me happy. Catch you soon there, DJ. Catch you soon. All right. We are back in action at the 41-yard line, left to right. Here we go. Delayed handoff and gobbled up at the 35. They lose about 5 yards on that one. Does not fool the Argonauts. Gobbled up right in the middle. Conley. Ouch. Ouch. All right, 2nd and 14. They only had him losing 4. Mets fire Carlos Mendoza out of here. They lose to the Phillies. See ya. 117 and 126 over the last 2 seasons. Gone. See ya. Deuces. All right, 2nd and 14. Pressure. Bang. Harris goes down. Oh, my God. He's looking this way. Bow. Gets blown up right on him. Luckily, he doesn't fumble that football. Smash the crap out of him. The 2nd sack of the day, that's Chatfield with the bow. Bang, rough start for the Rough Riders here in the second half. And they only brought 5 guys since Chatfield wasn't even touched. He was just like, bow, straight lined right at him. Wimbledon starts the 29th, a few days away, people. And bouncing at the 47, scoops it up at the 49 and blown up at the 52. Grant, 3-yard return. Out comes Chad Kelly. We are 2 likes away from 80. All right. 2 away, and we're 3 subs away from 8110. 8110. They're going to a commercial. No commercial! We don't want more commercials. We want more football. Okay, they didn't go to a commercial. All right. The Argonauts, Chad Kelly in the pistol. Hands it off down low. Gobbled up at the 50. Loses a deuce. loses a twofer. What you talking about there, Ricky? What are you saying? Yeah, tries to run it down low with Smith. Doesn't work. All right, so 2nd and 12. Only lost 3 on that one. 2nd and 13. Only rushing 4. And it's coming through. Chad Kelly runs to the outside. Gets there. Throws it downfield. Hits his man at the 37. What in the world is happening? Should have been sacked and hits the man for a first down. Wow. That was top notch there by Chad Kelly. If they're going to keep making those plays, the Argos might very well just win this game. Wow. Huh. They should change their name to the Rouge Riders. Well, I think they're getting rid of the Rouge very soon. I think next year. The Rouge is out the window. All right, here we go in field goal range. Throws it up top to the 30. Polk gets pushed down about 9 to the 27. 2nd and Uno. He's got to adjust his jersey over the shoulder pads. Get some help there from Coxie. There's a bunch of NHL trades going on. Too much to see. Too much action. There's a lot going on for draft picks. I'll have to look at that later after this game. Tons of picks. Tons of trades. Oh, they give him a first down on that one. And another first down. Catching, breaking tackles inside the 10. All the way to the 3. Coxie crawling into the end zone. And, oh, man, he is pumped up. It's 1st and goal for Toronto. At the 3 for, man, there's a ton of trades. There's a bunch of hockey fans out there. Trades galore. Lots of things to keep you interested. A ton. I got to go see what the Avalanche did recently. All right, here we go. Shotgun. Kelly. Plenty of time. Sits in the pocket. Back of the end zone. Oh, he doinks it off the upright. He had his man in the back of the end zone. You don't see that too often. Off the upright. The right upright. Trying to get Coxie in the back of the end zone. LaMelo Ball went to the Timberwolves. That's right. I heard something about that. I didn't check into that either. Oh, we had his man. He had his man open. Ooh. Oh, it's going to be 30-17. There, Julio. They're going to score a touchdown. And fakes the hand up. Kelly cuts on the inside. Into the end zone. Bow. Chad Kelly runs it in. Touchdown, Argos. 29-17. Oh, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. To the Mets manager. Oh, baby. Chad Kelly doing it with his legs. Extending the Argonauts lead. Wow. 12-point lead, 29-17. They might go for 2. And the extra point is up and good. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. So now they're going to commercial. 13-point lead by the Argonauts. 2-touchdown game. La 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 la. Ooh, the World Cup's going to the next round, I believe. Is it the round of 32 or something? I don't even know. Don't even know. But USA lost last night in extra innings, extra time or something nonsensical. It was like 90 minutes plus 7, but they scored it like the 98th minute. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I feel like they ran out of time. But I don't know how it works. They had 7 extra minutes, so it should have been over, but maybe they scored with like 3 seconds before it was officially over. But I don't know. I don't know that extra time nonsense. To me, that's what's really silly with soccer. They just do the running clock, and then they count all the out-of-bounds time and add it on to the end. And then they don't give an exact time, so you don't know how much time is left in the end. How stupid is that? But that's just another knock on soccer. Where it's like, we don't know how much time we have left, but let's just keep going until they decide it's over. Okay. But anyways, enough of that nonsense. Extra time per half? Yeah, it's like all the times the balls go out of bounds. They add up all that time. And, it's usually between like 3 and 9 minutes or something. But there was 7 minutes, but it went past 7 minutes extra. So, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know, Marvin. And you know what? I really don't care to know because I don't care about soccer. Not a fan. Not even close to a fan. Not even mildly interested. But Delay was covering it with the redirect, so it was a 2-2 game. So I caught the last 10 minutes of the soccer game. And oof, it's a rough watch. Returning with 11 left to right, past the 25, 30, 35 to the 38. And a flag coming down. But a decent return by the Rough Riders. Spike that like. Spike that like. What up, Hollywood? Under 64.5. Let me think. It's going to be close. I don't know. I'm going to say that the Riders are going to try to get back into this. And down by 2 scores is weird. So I think they're going to light up the scoreboard. Will they get over 64.5? They can. I'm going to say that it's probably a better chance that it goes under 64.5. But if the Riders want to win, it's got to go over 64.5. So if the Riders win, it should be over 64.5. If the Riders stop on the points, I think you're good. And I think you'll probably win that there, Hollywood. Old school Hollywood baseball. Jack Gilardi is 10 feet tall. Oh, man, oh, man. Tigers beat the Astros 8-0. Pow, shut them out. You would have went for 2? It's early in the third, so that's why most teams don't go for it. And they don't go for 2. The Pirates lost, and they're at 500. 41-41. Just past the halfway mark of the baseball season. Still another 80 games to go. Is everybody pumped? Yeah, me neither. Got 'em. Mercury and Tempo tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Time for your WNBA needs. That's more exciting than soccer. Ooh, that hurts. Man, that's a minority take, right? That's a hot take by the Rhino. What up, Sean? 2 Rough Rider teams at one time. Somebody was telling me that a while ago. I wasn't watching it back then. Throwing it down low, bow to the 23, and what a tackle. Blown up by Famous Amos. But a 3-yard reception. 2nd and 7. Famous to the Amos with the smashing. Bow, blown up. Blow it up, Chris. I'm about to. Bang. Bang. That was Mims on the catch. Mims. La la la. La la la. Mims. Drops back on a 3-step drop. Throws it up top. Hits him in at the 37. First down. Breaking the tackle 45 to the 50. Still on his feet to midfield. What a catch and run. First down by the Rough Riders. Weeb. Weeb coming through. The Weeb. Holy crap. He's got some sweet break tackle skills. A whole bunch of yak on that one. He said getting some yak. Yeah, I just said that. You're behind me, CFL announcers. Behind me. Takes the snap. Here we go. Harris throwing it down low. Ooh, dangerous pass, but it's caught for 5. Thought that defender had a chance to hop in front of that and take that one to the house. But just a step behind there is McFadden. So close. But tackles him right away. Any chance the Riders come back? Yes, of course. 2 touchdowns is nothing in the CFL. Plenty of time there, Jimmy. But will they? We'll see. They were almost, they almost had the lead at the half before the Argonauts scored that touchdown. So we got 5 minutes left in the third. They get a touchdown here. Oh, yeah. Throwing it down low to the 44. First down, stiff arm to the face. Pow! To the 38. Let's go. Keyshawn Johnson moving the chains. Love a good stiff arm to the face. Love it, love it, love it. The running clock in soccer, yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. All right. Here we go. Bertrand to the right of Harris. In field goal range at the 38. First and 10. Throwing it up top on the slant. Hits his man to the 32. About 7 yards on the reception. 7. Keyshawn again. Back-to-back receptions. Different Keyshawn. Kesean, I believe is how you spell that, Keyshawn. Rough Riders got to get a quick touchdown. They just got to get a touchdown. Get a touchdown. This could be, 31-30. It could still be the under. Slant over the middle. First down. Defender falls down to the 20 and gets to the 17. Moving the chains again. Harris is hot. Keyshawn again on these receptions. Riders driving. Get into the end zone. And cut this lead back down to 6er. Yeah, defenders slid down like a darn slip and slide. Slide, slippity slide. All right. Bertrand to his left in the shotgun. Harris takes a snap and fakes a handoff. Looking. Goes up top. Broken up at the 3. Dangerous pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That's Caesar on the breakup. The Riders cannot stop. They can't. They're having a hard time stopping Toronto. Yeah, stopping the run. They can't. Their defense is shaky. They're up 30 points already. Shaky. The CFL playoff format next year is going to suck. I agree. I don't like it. I think it's way too many teams in there, even though it's the play-in or whatever you want to call it. I don't like it. Throws him in the middle. Nice catch at the stick. Spin maneuver. What is this, Madden? 3 spin maneuvers to the 1, maybe the 2-yard line. Who does 3 spin maneuvers in one play? Schaefer Baker does. That's who. Unbelievable. Catches it. Spin, hit, spin. But he rolled him up. If you would have gotten the end zone, that would have been nasty. You would have saw a 3-spin touchdown. Wow. That's hilarious. All right. First and goal at the Uno. All right, at the 2 rather. And sneaks it through the middle. And he's just short of the end zone. Who was it? Stevens can't get in. That's a rarity. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Tommy Stevens out there. 8 versus 9 seed. Ridiculous, Marvin. Stupid. It's silly. Silly. The Grey Cup champions playing lousy defense. Facts. Facts there, Murphy. All right, here we go. Second goal, the one. Stevens over the top. Boom! Over the top. Stevens with the touchdown, bringing the Riders within 6. Oh, wait, there's a flag. Within 7. 30-23 with a huge spike. Wow. Offside on Toronto, so that'll be declined. Offside on Toronto. Bang. Stevens coming through. The ex-Stampeder. And extra point coming. Thought they were lining up to go for 2. I'm like, what are they doing? Yep, not a fan of the new playoff format. I don't like that they're switching a lot of the rules to make it close to the NFL. I don't like that. But I think it's part of their plan, even though they're not saying it, to be able to be linked with the NFL. And extra point is good. 30-24. 6-point lead for Toronto. We got a game, Sean. We got a game. A beautiful touchdown. Nice spike. It was almost like a Gronk spike. But I hate Gronk. Gronk's the worst. Behind Brady and Belichick, Gronk is not good for business. Oh, which guy don't I like? That safety that sparked Kurt Warner's career because he injured Trent Green. He was on the Patriots, where he was on the Chargers when he blew up Trent Green's leg. I always forget this guy's name. I don't like this guy. Rodney Harrison. Rodney Harrison? Yeah. And he was an not announcer, but he was in he's some analyst or something somewhere. I know, but I do not like that guy. Do not like him. There's a bunch of players I don't like, and Rodney Harrison is on that list. Will Seattle repeat as Super Bowl champions? No. No, they will not. Can they? Sure. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, Harrison. Thank you there, Tommy. Tommy Unders. Yeah, it's Rodney Harrison. I always forget the guy's name for some reason. Takes some time for me to regather that guy. I guess I try to block that guy out of my mind. Didn't like him on the Chargers and hated him on the Patriots because he went from a terrible player, well, not a terrible player, but a dirty player to being a dirty player with the Patriots. So don't like him. So I don't want to see his face on those shows. Screw that guy. I was a 10-play, 90-yard drive for about 6 minutes for the Riders. 30-24, Argonauts on top. All right, Argos getting the ball back. Dirty player, indeed, Tommy. Indeed. These are the facts of the case, and they are indisputable. And returning it out to the 35 by Smith on the return, not getting it to Grant. Clean, crisp taste of the tasty beverage. Anyways, distracted by ads. What about Sam Darnold? It took him, 7 years to get into the zone. 6 or 7 years. But either way, playing a lot better than his Jets days. So good for Sam Darnold. He's an above-average quarterback. And hands it off and gets back to the line of scrimmage. No room to run. Rams versus Broncos, and the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl, says Ricky. Now that's possible. That has some power to it. Who's the quarterback for Toronto? What up, Josh? Chad Kelly. Arbuckle's the backup. Chad Kelly's back in action in his 3rd game. 1 touchdown passing, 1 interception, and it also has a rushing touchdown. Throws in the middle, bang, first down to 50, taken down at the 53. Nice sidearm sling there by Chad Kelly. Hits his man Hicks, the running back, and that is how we end the third quarter. 3 down, 1 to go. With a 6-point lead by Toronto. And Rodney Harrison was covering David Tyree. Yep, with the helmet catch, right? Yes, that's what's so sweet. I'm glad that he has to live with that for the rest of his life. I'm glad. Still anybody's game. Yep, but the Riders are not showing anything defensively, so that's scary. Totally scary. The Rams will win the Super Bowl. Your future is bet. Ooh. I thought the Rams should have won that division, and I thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl last year. And, because I'm a Stafford guy, and he was, the MVP last year. That guy might be a Hall of Famer. He gets another solid year this year, he could be a Hall of Famer. So he's got 1 Super Bowl win and 1 Super Bowl MVP. So if he gets another one, that puts him up in Hall of Fame status. Welcome in. Thanks for subscribing there, Josh. Appreciate you. Let's go. Shout out to Josh. Yes, welcome to the Rhino Nation. I cover most of the CFL. I missed a few games when I was on vacation 2 weeks ago. I'll probably only going to miss, 2 to 4 more games the rest of the year. We're in week 4 of week 21 of 21 weeks. So I probably cover the most CFL and I cover the most football on YouTube. So appreciate it. Appreciate you joining the party. They're going to crank it up. They better, Josh. Otherwise, they're going to be, this is going to go over 64.5 with ease. Because, man, oh man. Hey, we are 1 sub away from 8110. We need 1 more. Let's go. Uno más. Defense. Yeah, and that's right, the Rams, they got Myles Garrett. So that shoots them to the top of that division. And I thought they should have it last year. Man, the Seahawks got lucky with a couple plays at the end of that Rams-Seahawks game to win that one, and that gave them the division. So, I don't think it's going to be that way this year. I liked Verse on the Rams, but Myles Garrett is a Hall of Famer. But Verse is no joke. I am not a Riders, I'm a Stamps fan. I'm a Colts fan wearing a Sauce Gardner jersey. Throwing it deep, overthrown, no flag down, about 4 yards too deep. Chad Kelly's down, now there's a flag. Is this roughing the passer? This might be roughing the passer. Elks are surprised this year. It is shocking. Good for them. This is my 4th year covering the CFL, and they've been really bad. It is roughing the passer. Oh, man. Up, down, side, no scared fish. What am I doing at a punch? First learn balance. Such a beast, Garrett. What's the quote there, Dallas? I always get this one wrong. First learn work, then learn fly. Nature's rules, Danielson, not mine. Runs it through the middle, 7 yards on the carry. That is Smith on the run. Zach, you want a touchdown? Oh, baby. Jimmy's going to be that sub. Shout out to Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy. Go. Am I from Canada or USA? What is that on the boots? I'm from New York, and I moved to Colorado 6 years ago. So I am from the United States. I've only been to Canada once. Only been there once. Button hook over the middle, first down, inside the 25 to the 24. Unger with a first down. Bam. Moving the chains. Yeah, I cover the CFL. I cover the UFL. I'll cover plenty of college football games. I got 40 games on my list. All the Colts games, primetime games, overseas games. And I miss a couple on Thanksgiving, but I covered the Thanksgiving night game. Same thing for Christmas. I'll cover the night game, but I won't cover during the day. I'll spend that time with my family. Andrew Luck's the worst. Plenty of time. Kelly going deep to the corner. Can't drop it in there. Almost makes the play. Incomplete. Trying to get it to the cowman. Nothing. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Argonauts at the 23. I'm an honorary Canadian, and I love my Thanksgivings. Yes, I'll cover football for both Thanksgivings. I love Turkey Day. You love to see an American covering the CFL. Nobody really covers the CFL. And I wish I would have gotten into it sooner. But I love football, so football starts at the end of March all the way to February for me. With UFL, CFL, college, NFL. Bang! Chad Kelly sacked back at the 31-yard line. Bam! Saad coming through with the smashing. What is that, the 4th sack of the day for the Roughriders? They needed that one. That's huge. Pow. Boom, boom, boom. When does the UFL start? We finished the UFL. It starts at the end of March. Like the last week of March. And it goes till... when did it end? It ended like 2 weeks ago. It's a 10-week season. It's a short season. And a field goal attempt, 38 yards. It's up! And splits the uprights. There it is. 33-24. The lead is 9. All right. Argos up by 9 with 12 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The defense needs a stop. They need a turnover. They can't keep letting up the points. First learn stand, then learn fly, Danielson. The CFL signed a big contract with some USA network. Didn't they? I know they got, they show the games on TSN, and I thought they did something with DAZN. But they really need to crank up the TV money so that they start making real money in Canada. Because that's the only route to making good money without combining with the NFL, in my opinion. Best in the business, the Elvis of live broadcast. I don't know about that. I definitely can't sing. I could shake my hips like him, though. That's all I got. But anyways, I appreciate the kind words there, Ricky. I do my best and I have a lot of fun hanging out with all you guys. Don't forget Valentine's Super Bowl. Yes, we'll be covering the Grey Cup on November 15th and Valentine's Day Super Bowl on February 13th, I believe. Man, oh man. The Rough Riders got to score a touchdown and make it super close. Try to cut the lead to what, 2? They're down by 9. Yep, that'll make it a 2-point lead. All right. I'm still worried about the Riders' defense tonight. CFL is on Amazon now. I don't think so. I've been watching on CBS. It's on CBS Sports Network right now. CBS Sports Network. I also watch on the CFL website, CFL Plus, since I'm outside Canada. But it's on Amazon? Oh, February 14th is Valentine's Day. Well, I think it was the 13th. Thank you, Dallas. Appreciate that. Thanks for the subs. We're at 8111. Thank you. You guys are the best around. Oh, does a shoulder fake, pump fake, dumps it off over the middle, and works his way for 9 to the 49. Conley on the reception. So 2nd and uno. Super Bowl will it's actually on the 14th? Yeah, it's the 14th. 6 likes to 90. Can we get a hundo? Come on. 16 to 100. That would be awesome. Let's get to the century mark. Let's get this game closer so we get more people in and we get more likes. And they quickly cut back to the game, and Stevens coming through for the short yardage first down, gets 3 on that run. 6 days till Boxing Day. Bang, bang. Riders scored touchdown with a 2-point conversion. No, I think they're just... They could. But I'm going to say they don't because a field goal would give them the lead. But I see if you're thinking 2 steps ahead, what could happen. What up, Little? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Showing up on the vertical front. And 1st and 10. Harris going deep down low. And almost intercepted. Oh, knocked away. Wait, he caught it. Keyshawn caught it. I thought it was about to be picked. And Keyshawn makes the grab. Are you kidding me? No way. I got to see that again. I thought that was about to be an interception. He floats it. Defender's there. And I think Keyshawn rips it away. Yeah, he just rips it away. What a grab. Mine to the 31. What a play. What a first down. Throwing it down low. Floats it to the 22. Out of bounds to the 21. Mims on that reception. Oh, baby. Here comes the Rough Riders. He's got it, Alec. Oh, baby. He's got it. Boom, boom, boom. Smash that like and subscribe button. And what do we have? 134 votes in the poll. Sweet. Sneaks it through the middle for a first down for 2 yards, but a flag was thrown right as they snapped it. Man, that was crazy talk, Sean and Josh. Crazy talk. I will be covering both games the rest of this weekend. Tomorrow night and Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So covering both of those as well. This is what we do on this channel. We're trying to rise to the top and get to 9,000 subs before the NFL season. The American Ninja course. What? All right, here we go at the 17, 1st and 10. Looking, hits his man over the middle on the slant. To the 5, to the end zone, bang! Crosses the plane, gets shellacked, but he's in there. Touchdown, Weeble! Weeb wobble, Weeb with the touchdown, baby! 33-30. Oh, Weebs! Man, who is this guy? The Weeb's coming through with the touchdown. Oh, baby. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That's bananas. Let's go. What up, Mega in the building? Appreciate you guys. Boom, boom, boom. 33-30. The extra point will make it a 2-point game there, Julio. Down by the schoolyard. Extra point is good. 2-point game with 9.5 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got a game. The last time the Riders got close, the Argos found a way to make it a 2-touchdown game, but we're in the 4th, so let's go. Weeb, yeah. W-I-E-B-E, Weeb. Yeah, he's got to be new. He wasn't around last week, so he's out there catching touchdowns today and bringing the Riders back in the game. They're replacing a question with the American Ninja course for the modern Pantheon event in the Summer Olympics. All right, yeah, I don't know. I didn't even look into it, Marvin. I don't follow the Olympics too much. My sister watches a bunch of Olympics. I will pay attention to some hockey and volleyball. Other than that, I really don't pay attention to much Olympics. But apparently I got to pay attention to some flag football because they're bringing that in. But otherwise, it's hockey, and I like the beach volleyball. I love the 2-on-2s. Love it. Love it. Such an exciting game to watch. Driving the game tomorrow there, Tommy? Fantastic. Take some pictures at the game and send them to me. Send them my way, Tommy. Find me on social media, Rising Rhino is everywhere. Rising Rhino on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Rising Rhino, X. What else do I have? What other nonsense? I've been trying to use Instagram a lot, though. Discord, Rising Rhino on Discord. That's all on my channel. I have all my links out there. The defense ain't fooling around. Are they eliminating the Rouge next year? I'm pretty sure they are, Sean. I gotta double check that. They altered it this year, and it's a lot harder to get a Rouge. But I think they are changing so many things next year. The fields, the uprights, so many things. It's like not even going to be the same game. And bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Only bounce over his head to the 5, to the 2. What a kick, what a bounce. Almost like an old school onside kick. And the Argos return it out to the 14-yard line. Nasty kick. Nasty with a lucky bounce over his head. Unbelievable. And the Rough Riders are pumped up on the field. Wow. You missed the Winter Olympics. Your dish got disconnected. That's not good. That is not fun times there. All right, let's see if the Riders can play some defense. Let's see. They got a long way to go. Here's the scoop on Weeb. Keep me posted. Easy win. Easy win for who, Sal? There's no easy win right here. And Chad Kelly, plenty of time to pass. Slings it down low to Coxie. Blown up, but gets about 3. What a smash. Nice hit there by Sales. Bow. The goalpost will be closer to the goal line. No, it's going to be at the back of the goal line. It's at the goal line right now. Oh, he's a college player from Saskatchewan. Well, let's go Toronto. Easy win. They're only up by 2 there, Sal. Only a 2-point game. Oh, you got a digital antenna? Throws over the middle. Oh, he hangs onto it. Couldn't get that arm in there to knock it out, so it's a first down for the Argonauts. Oh, baby. There we go. Polk with the reception. Boom. First game is played tonight. I thought so. Also, I don't know who this Weeb guy is, but he's got a touchdown. You got 2 hundo on Toronto. Should you hedge? What up, Sample? Ugh. Is it just the money line? That's dangerous. Go into a shootout? I don't know. Throws it down low. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle the head for a gain of 2. And that's Hicks on the reception. Toronto's your last leg. Should you hedge and put money on the Rough Riders? I think the Riders going to find a way to win this. If they can somehow get a stop. But I don't want to tell you what to do. I just hope you win. Make the right decision. But make it soon there, Sample. Let's go. Can we get a hundo on the likes? I think we could do it. We could do this in the last 7.5. Let's go. Halfway through the 4th. Plenty of time for Kelly. Directing traffic. Rolling to the right. Has to run forward and taken down after a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 43-yard line. Toronto's got a punt. Toronto's got a punt. Yeah, I'm thinking the Rough Riders are gonna get this win. Oh, the announcers are telling Toronto to go for it. It's 3rd and 3. Well, let's say 3rd and 1. Once he was a couple yards short. It's not 3rd and 1. What? Chetko was definitely 2 to 3 yards short. Yeah, they got to be off. They're punting it away. Toronto is punting it away. All right. I want to see a drop kick. Anyways, punts it away to the 25. Right out to the 30. Bang! She'll out to the 32. Jacked up. Smashing them down. They'd go for it if they had guts. That was a cool Nickelodeon show back in the day. Guts. I would have loved to been on Guts back in the day. Anyways, 6:13 left, and they're going to a commercial break. Let's see what everybody has in the chat. Who everybody's going with. Argos put a 1, and Riders put a 2 in the chat. 1 for the Argos, 2 for the Riders. Let me know who you guys are rooting for. Have I got the crockpot provisions? Not all of them. I'm going to do a pot roast, actually. Then I'll do sausage and peppers. I got a pot roast in the fridge. I got to go pick up... I got to do that back from the card show tomorrow. I got to pick up potatoes and carrots and whatnot. Onions, peppers. Well, no. I want to get potatoes, carrots, onions, and probably some jalapenos to throw in there. I got the meat and the spices. I just need all that stuff. All right. Cover 3. Welcome in, Chris. Welcome. Number 1 all day. Argos. I feel like we usually get more Rough Rider fans in here, but they're a little quiet today. No more scores. You got the under there, Hollywood? No more scores. All right. But there's so much time left, so I feel like there's going to be more scores. That's right. You can't even have a field goal, right? It's at 64. You can't even have a rouge. You can't even have a rouge, and you're destroyed. Ouch. That hurts. Do I think the Riders have a chance? I'm going to say they win this one. Edward, welcome in, Edward. Welcome in. The Riders going to find a way to win. What is that? Victor. Welcome, Victor. Pulling for the Argos. All right, here we go with their own 15. Throws up top to the 20. And first down out to the 30. Oh, he fumbles the ball. I don't know if he was down. I think the Argos recovered. Unbelievable. Recovered by the Argonauts at the 32. Pickett recovers the fumble. No way. The first turnover for the Argonauts. Wow. That was Weeb. He gets a touchdown before and he coughs this one up now. Oh, crap. Man, oh, man, that ball is out. What a disaster. Weeb. Oh, man, now the Riders got to hold Toronto to a field goal as they are down by 2. Throws it over the middle. And the Carman goes and makes the reception. It should be 2nd and 3. What a mess. You like that one, Angel? Wow. This is crazy. Just when you think the Riders are going to do something, bam, they cough it up. Wild. 2nd and 2. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Vote in the poll. I'm going to end that in a moment at the 3-minute warning. Hands over the middle. Boom. 2 yards and a first down. Moving the chains. Big time first down there by Hicks. Time for the defense to step up on the short field. Like I said, got to hold them to a field goal. Otherwise, the Riders could be in big time trouble. Big time. Pickett. 4.5 left. Steal the ball back. Easy money. I don't think that word means what you think it means. Easy money. Takes the snap. Kelly looking. Throwing it up top. Wide open. Touchdown Argonauts. Unbelievable. The Cobb man coming through with another touchdown. Wide open at the goal line. Argonauts up 39-31. Riders fans are sad in the stands. Argos coming through. Wow, he's so wide open. They're not covering the Carman. The master of the nightman. Champion of the sun. Little known random untrue fact. He's a master of karate and friendship for everyone. And the extra point is good. Oh, man. Holy crap. Aha. Aha. Anybody know what I'm doing? Somebody's got to know. Somebody's got to know what I'm doing. Winning everything. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for Sal, apparently. Down by 2 scores now. Ouch. It can be done. It can be done, but it's a world of hurt now. Thank you for the subs, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You ended up hedging. You have a 200 parlay for $650. And you put 200 straight up on the Riders for plus 110. All right, all right. I got you. Not bad, not bad. 4:17 on the clock. It's 40-31. The over strikes and strikes hard again. An enemy deserves no mercy. What is the problem, Mr. Lawrence? Class. Seems like we have visitors. Man, oh man. Good stuff there, Alec. Good stuff. The Riders team is full of bums. Bum. Use a bum. Bum. Alright, let's see how many views. We're at 2,500 on the views. On the horizontal side, let's get over 3,000. Let's go. Returning from the 20 past the 30 to the 36-yard line as the Riders are going right to left. Crank it up. Crank it up. They got to get a touchdown. And well, they don't have to get a touchdown. But that would be way better because then they can let up a field goal and then get a touchdown for the win. 314 yards through the air for Harris. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Terrible one in the end zone earlier on. But both quarterbacks did that, so. All right, 4 minutes to go. Let's see what you got. 7 likes to a hundo. Let's get it. We can do this. We can do this. Harris maneuvers around the pocket, rolls to the right. Delivers a pass too far to the outside. Incomplete. I think he was going to Weeb. These numbers are hard to see because it's only outlined in a little bit of green. It's like whitish silver on top of white. Dumb, silly jerseys. Whoever made those jerseys or came up with the idea should be fired. Ridiculous. All right, 2nd and 10. Touchdown and a conversion. It's only 9. They don't need a conversion. They just need an extra point. Harris throws it in the middle. Almost picked off. Incomplete. Oh, no. 3rd and 10. Caesar breaks that up. Harris was a little behind on that throw. Got to get that out faster. Riders in trouble. Uh-oh. This game could be over sooner rather than later. They got to punt it away. Almost at the 3-minute warning. Ugly. Chiefs jerseys are ugly. All right. Senegal beat Iraq 5-0. Cabo Verde versus Saudi Arabia with a glorious, entertaining, exciting 0-0 tie. Penalty on the Riders, a 5-yard backup. What are you doing? Now it's going to be 3rd and 15. What's up with Harris? Is he getting old? Oh, he's old. He's doing okay, but there's been a bunch of throws that were off the mark. And a couple of them were late. So a couple throws were late, and a couple throws, the accuracy, the ball placement is not where it needs to be. So, is he still good? Yes. Is he still serviceable? Yes. Can he still win a championship with the Riders? Yes. But it's just, he's just not top notch anymore. He did just throw his first interception of the season, so He was 6 touchdowns and no interceptions coming into this game, but it's rough day, rough placements for some of these passes. All right, got to punt it away. You're killing me, Smalls. Some more what? Some more points. And kicks it to the 27. And Grant catches it, and out of bounds he goes. The momentum carries him out of bounds. All right, Chad Kelly. You just got to use up plenty of time on the clock, get some first downs, and you can cruise to a victory. 40-31, Argonauts on top with the ball here at the 3-minute warning. He's got to be benched for who? Jack Cohen from Sayville, Long Island, where I'm from. I watched him in the other leagues. It's not pretty. Tommy Stevens, he's a good short down back. I mean, he could come in and be okay, but you got to go with Harris. Harris is the best quarterback they have. Why are they punting on 3rd and 15? They're in a rough situation there, Edward. Rough situation. There's still enough time, but there's not much of it. Not much of it. It was definitely a good kick there, Josh. Definitely a good kick. Strip the ball or pick. Yeah, they're going to need a miscue by the Argonauts to get back in this one. All right. Come on, we can get there. We can get to 3,000 views. We're so close. So close, yet so far. Check the green side. Go, Maddie, go. Harris is a champion. He's not very mobile, though. Definitely a little shaky with the movement. The Notre Dame, Jack Cohen. Where else was he from? I know it was Notre Dame at the end. Was he on Wisconsin before that? It might have been Wisconsin before he went to Notre Dame. Runs it through the middle, stuffed. Nice start. Hicks gets nothing. Good stop there by the Riders. A quick 2 and out would be the second best thing besides a turnover. I think he was on Wisconsin before he went to Notre Dame. If I remember correctly, he was on the same team with Jonathan Taylor. And I saw them at the Pinstripe Bowl. That's some crazy. Was that Wisconsin versus Miami? I think that's what it was. And, Jonathan Taylor tore up that game before he was on the Colts in college. I saw that game. That game was cold. To the outside. Oh, the ball's fumbled. Oh, it's recovered by the Riders at the 27-yard line. There might be a face mask. Chad Kelly's checking about a face mask. Unbelievable. What in the world? Passes out to the flat. It was going to be a 2 and out. And they blow him up and he fumbles the ball. Oh, there is a face mask. Do they not have a challenge? That's a face mask. He automatically reviewed by the replay center. That's a face mask before he fumbles it. Oh man, there goes that. So not only is it not a 2 and out, and not only is it not going to be a fumble, it's going to be a face mask and a first down. What? Oh, what a mess. That hurts on so many levels. So many levels. Easy money, easy win. What a mess. They had him. He rips the face mask. Chad Kelly saw that one. But an automatic review, can they call a penalty on an automatic review, or do you have to challenge that? I think they just review it and then they call the face mask, right? Face mask. 15-yard penalty. First down, Toronto. What a freaking game changer. Oh, man. Riders crumbling. Bury them. The Argos going to get the win there, Victor. They're going to get the win. 2:42 in the first down. Huge penalty. What a mess. The Riders blowing it. 2:42 left in the fourth. It's a 9-point lead. That was their chance. That was their opportunity for that turnover. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It is just about game, set, match. Brutal. 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 That's rough. That stings if you're a Riders fan, which I'm not. Hands it off up top and gobbled up. No gain. Maybe gets a yard. Second and 9er for the Argos. It could still. They still have time. They still have a chance. But since they only need a touchdown and a field goal, if there was 2 touchdowns, I'd say it's over. But they are running out of time. Thanks for the subs, people. Let's go. Can we get 2 more subs to end with 81-15 before the end of the night? We could do this. Make sure you guys sub it up. Oh, I got to end the poll. End the poll. You guys think the Riders victory? 44%. Shotgun. Hands it off through the middle. Gobbled up. No gain. All right, all right, all right. So they have to punt it away. The Riders will get the ball back. All right, all right, all right. So most people thought the Riders going to win, but here we are. The Argos up by 9 with 2:15 and counting. Oh, we're 4 likes away from 100. Come on. Let's go. We can do this. 4 more likes to hundo. If the Riders can score a touchdown, then more people are going to flock on in. Punts it away. Wow, nasty kick. Returning him all the way back to the 8. Cuts up to the 10. Gobbled up. Bang. 100 yards to go to get to the end zone. Ouch. What a blast. What a smash of a kick. So you're telling me there's a chance. I read you. I read you. Is that RC? Ryan and basketball? I can't see if he has mod status. That's got to be RC. Welcome in, Ryan. All right, all right, all right. $1:48 on the clock. Yikes. I don't think they can do it anymore. I'm losing hope on the Riders in this game. Harris stepping up in the pocket. Throws it down low. Drops it at the 22. Keyshawn Johnson with the stone hands. Man, he would have had a first down. Probably would have got out of bounds. Yikes.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Might be going to overtime. I doubt it. Doubt it. Second and 10. Takes the snap. Only rushing 4. Harris looking. Throwing it. Makes a one-handed grab. Spinning around. Jalen Johnson. Different Johnson. First down. They're going to need a lot more of that. But it's a bad pass, and Jalen Johnson sticks his arm out, makes the grab in between two Argonauts. Wow. What a catch, what a play, what a first down. Drive continues. Harris going down low. Hits his man for a gain of 11. With a $129, 11 yards, first down. Jalen Johnson again coming through. The time sure is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Is it me? It's you. It's always been you, RC. Always. At the 44-yard line, here we go. Throwing it to the outside, hits his man for 9. Going out of bounds, stopping the clock. Keyshawn on that reception. 2nd and 2. There's no chance. It's not looking good at all. We're talking about a slim chance there, Mega. Defense. Yeah, they just gotta. The Argonauts are basically battling against the clock. Like, they can let up some first downs as long as it's very, very slow drive. Dumps it over in the middle to the 50. Can't get out of bounds. Gets to the 49 of the Argonauts. Moving the chains. 8 catches. Keyshawn. Another one. They need 9. Touchdowns a 6er. I know. $112 and counting. Flag is down. Wow, blowing it dead. Not quite a nail-biter. If it was a one-score game, then it would be a super nail-biter, but we'll see if the Roughriders can get a little bit of magic. Do you believe in magic? If you're a Rider fan, you better, because you're in trouble. Couldn't even hide from the Rhino in a big tent with the big rain poncho on. Chilling on the vertical side. I always see you there, RC. You had the Elks last night, the Roughriders tonight. Illegal procedure on the Riders. They're declining the penalty to run the clock. Alright, so it's 1st and 10. They want to run the clock. Huh. And now it's running. 10, 9, 109. Okay, here we go. Throwing it to the outside. Hits his man to the 40. 9 yards on that reception. And out of bounds. Keyshawn. Another one. Onside kick after a touchdown? Possibly, yeah, but they're going to have like no time left to get close for a field goal. So it's almost like they could get a field goal soon, because then they're going to need a Hail Mary for a touchdown. So if they're running out of time, they might have to kick a field goal, because then they get an onside kick for a fluky touchdown. Throwing it to the outside, hits his man to the 24, first down, out of bounds. Just keeps dumping it to Keyshawn. All right, in great field goal range and stopping the clock, out of bounds. You would have taken the penalty? I thought so too, but they didn't. Sunday, you got the stamps. I hope you're right. Goodbye forever, Giannis. To the lands of photo shoot models and beaches. Throws it to the outside. Ooh, to the 17, tackled in bounds. 56 seconds left. Can they still get 8 points and get 1 for? They could. That's hard to do there, Angel, but that is quite possible. 56 seconds. Clock is going. 2nd and 2. Harris looking. Rolling to the right side. Might have been a hold. Now I don't see a flag. Throws it. There's the flag. Incomplete. Might have been a hold. And yes, it is going to be a hold. Back him up. Oh, man. Very small chance. Yep. I know they want to try to get into the end zone, but they might have to go and kick that field goal soon. 4 more likes to 100. Come on. 4 more to go to hit the century mark. Appreciate it, people. Let's get 100 on the likes. And we also need 2 more subs. 2 newbies to subscribe. We got this. We got this. The Milwaukee Bucks rebuild begins now. Should only take 33 years. I hear that. All right, at the 26, throwing it down low. Hits his man to the 18 with 40 seconds left. And now they're going to kick a field goal. They got to kick a field goal. They need an onside kick. And then they're going to need some version of a Hail Mary. Yikes, yikes, yikes. If they make this field goal, of course. I mean, it only is a, 26-yarder? About a 26-yarder. Thanks for the subs, people. 1 away. And the field goal is up and good. 40-34. 6-point lead for the Argos. All right. It's a 1-score game now. 6 points. They're going to need a Hail Mary touchdown. After they get the onside kick, of course. What up, Jan? Win the game today? We shall see. Thanks for the subs. We got them. Let's go. We hit the goal today, 81-15. Appreciate all the subs. I think we got 11 subs on the day. Nice. Yeah, well, the Argos just have to get the onside kick. If they recover it, it's over. CFL overtime? Unlikely, Eduardo. The extra point after the touchdown would give the Riders the win. But they need a lot of things to happen to get this win. Starting here with the onside kick since there's only 34 seconds left. I mean, I guess they wouldn't technically need a Hail Mary because the Toronto Argonauts did this at the end of the second quarter, scoring that touchdown with just about the same amount of time. But the onside kick is a necessity. The Riders lost you 200. Brutal. It's brutal, Golden. Brutal. Brutal. 40-34. The Argonauts dropping the T for the timeouts. The Rhino's getting hungry. I'm going to have a snack after this. Snack it up. All right, here we go. Onside kick. Going down low. The NFL's got to miss the onside kick. So exciting. And bouncy. Bounces up off the hands. The ball's still loose. And the Argonauts jump on it and recover it. And they are going to hold on to win this game. A decent onside kick. It bounced off the hands. It went loose. But an Argonaut was able to jump on it at the 54-yard line. Jump on it. Bang. What a chance. What an opportunity. So close, yet so far. And the Argos are going to get the dub. They kneel it down. Thanks for coming out. Victory for the Argonauts. Shocking the Roughriders. Seals the deal. The Riders get the big ugly L. Ouch. One more kneel down should do it. Man, oh man. One more light to 100. Come on. Let's go. Man, oh man. They don't even have to do the other kneel down. They're just going to let it go. Done, and done. Elks are the only unbeaten team left. Somebody pinch you. Somebody pinch Daniel. Pinch. What is happening in the world of the CFL? So the Argonauts go to 2-1. And the Roughriders drop down to 2-1. Just remember, people, we will be covering the CFL tomorrow night and Sunday night. Both games are on at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So make sure you come back for that. I'll also be covering some Wimbledon, during the week, early in the morning. Wimbledon tennis. And then we have more CFL next week. And then we also have the hot dog eating contest on July 4th. Oh, baby. We need one more like. Can we get it? Game, set, match. That's right. Game, set, match. We're stuck at 99. Are we really at 99 likes? I got 99 likes. And a problem ain't one. Well, the only problem is I only have 99 likes, so that... never mind. Great broadcast. Appreciate it, Victor. Thank you for joining the Rhino Nation. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday night, baby. More football. Lots of football on this channel. Love it. I thought the Rough Riders were going to win by 10. They were home favorites, and they lost to Toronto. Chad Kelly played a lot better. The Rough Riders defense was awful. I got to blame this one straight up on the Riders defense. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop Hicks. They couldn't stop Chad Kelly. They had one interception in the end zone on Kelly. Otherwise, Toronto outplayed Saskatchewan for sure. Appreciate that, Josh. Thank you. So close yet so far. Maybe somebody will come in and smash that like button once I end the stream. But we will be back for the next 2 nights for more CFL. We're only halfway through the CFL weekend. So we are mighty fine. Thanks to the subs. Got a couple more subs before we ended the stream. Oh, baby. Oh, we got 101 likes. Thank you, people. You guys are the best around. Let's go. Shout out to the Rhino Nation. Thank you. You guys are awesome, blossom, extra awesome. All right, Saturday, Sunday night, we'll do it again. Tomorrow morning, like I said, I'm going to a card show to pick up some football cards and maybe some Knicks cards. Maybe they got some Jalen Brunsons out there. But yeah, post it on my community page if you have any ideas of what cards to get for tomorrow. Any football ideas or whatnot. So let me know what you think. But all right, I am shutting it down. I didn't get to 3,000. We're at 2,800 views. I think it's the highest CFL stream of the year, though. So I think it's still the highest one. And it might get close to 3,000 after this ends. So, Pokemon cards. I will not be getting any Pokemon cards. Alright, I'm shutting it down. I'll see you guys tomorrow night and Sunday night. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys later on. Enjoy the rest of your Friday nights. I will see everybody very soon. In less than 24 hours. Appreciate it. 103 likes. Let's go. Yeah, it's the highest like stream so far for the CFL and highest viewed stream. You guys are the best around. And I am shutting it down. See you tomorrow.